Yo, what's up guys? Cheetah here, and today I'm bringing you a 100% achievement slash platinum trophy walkthrough for Iris.Fall. This is a puzzle game published by PM Studios and developed by Next Studios. I'm going to walk you through the game in around an hour or so, and it'll also have timestamps to each chapter slash achievement if you're just stuck on a specific one. So before we get started, I'd appreciate it if you guys could leave a like on the video and subscribe, as I'm almost at 500 subs. So I went ahead and edited out the starting cutscene or the intro cutscene. So once you watch that and you gain control of your character, you're just going to want to walk down the stairs to the left side of the screen here. And you're going to see this little book. You want to press A on it, and that's basically going to take you to the Shadow Realm. This is a mechanic that we'll be using a lot throughout the game. So head across the bridge and press A to exit the shadow form. And then head down the stairs here, and you're going to get a cutscene. You can skip most cutscenes throughout the game using the B button. I'm going to be skipping most of the cutscenes just to speed things along, so feel free to skip the cutscenes, or you can watch them if you want. It doesn't really matter. So after the cutscene, we're going to head across the room to the back left, and we're going to be using the Shadow Realm mechanic. So head to the back left and press A on the book on the ground, and that's going to teleport you to the Shadow Realm. And as you can see in the background, there's like a little shadow ramp here. You want to head up that. So head up the ramp and then press A on the book so you can exit the Shadow Realm thing, and then pick up the part there at the top left, and then go back into the shadow form, head down the ramp and exit the shadow form, and then from there continue along to the right side and interact with this thing here. Use the Y button and that'll bring up your little hotbar, and then from there you can press A on the item that you want to place, and then you have to use the left stick to choose where you want to place it. So place the item on that little thing there, and then you can head around to the right here and interact with the book to enter Shadow Realm. And then you can head up the staircase and exit the Shadow Realm, and then head through this door. And once we're in here, we need to head over to the stage to turn the lights on, or play a little cutscene basically. So head over here, and then you can skip the cutscene. And then from there, we're going to head to the back left of the room. And we're going to pick up a little gear off this thing here. So interact with this thing here. It'll take the gear. And then from there, you can head around to the back side of it. And we're actually going to place the gear on the back. So press Y to bring up your hotbar. Press A on the item. And then again, select the left side using your left stick and place the item. And then from there, you can go into the Shadow Realm using the book there. And head up top and pick up that doll. And you should get an achievement for that. And then from there, you can head back down the ramp and exit the Shadow Realm. And then from there, we're going to go over to the right side of the room. And we're going to interact with the controls over here. So interact with these three buttons. And we're going to press the top one that's like furthest away from the screen. And we're going to press that one twice to move this little thing here over to the left. And then from there, we're going to press the middle one 3 times until it's all the way over to the left. And then from there, we're going to press the last one that's closest to the screen twice until it's like fully stretched out like that. So that made us a little bridge, so now we can get across in the Shadow Realm. So go ahead and skip the cutscene and then head over there to that book. So press A on the book to enter Shadow Realm, and then head up the ramp. I'm having trouble finding the book, so press A on the book and then head up the ramp. And then we can pick up the doll. I believe I actually exit Shadow Realm. But exit Shadow Realm, pick up the doll, and then go back into Shadow Realm so you can get down. So head back down and then press A on the book to exit the shadow. And then we're going to go over to the center stage, and we're going to place those 2 dolls that we picked up. So go ahead and place the doll that's sitting on the left side. So press Y, bring up your hotbar, press A on the doll that looks like it's sitting. Place it on the left side. And then from there, again, press Y to bring up your hotbar, press A on the other doll, and place it on the right side. And then from there, we're going to do a little like tile puzzle thing here. So we have to match the tile here on the left side of the screen with the picture at the top left. So we're going to change the head until it's looking to the right. And then from there, we need the middle one. We're going to have her left arm down, and then her right arm is going to be going up. I think I accidentally pushed it too many times. So that one right there. And then for the bottom one, her legs need to be like spread apart. And then for the right side, we need to have the head looking to the left, and then the arms like they're holding a gun, and then you can just change the feet a couple times, and that'll complete the puzzle once you have the solution. And that's actually going to be the end of the chapter, so you should get an achievement for completing this. Alright, so now we're going to turn around and interact with the book here and enter the Shadow Realm. And then we're going to walk forward and pick up this little gear here. And then from there, we can exit the Shadow Realm. And we're actually going to get a missable achievement here for completing the circuit puzzle without making any mistakes. So head over here and interact with this little machine. I recommend watching what I do here so you can get the achievement. So interact with this thing, press Y to pull up your hotbar, and press A to place that little gear right there. And here we have to make no mistakes, so just copy what I do. I start off by grabbing the first little item here and placing it on the left there, and then grab the second one and place it on the right side, and then press the button. And then from there we can get the first piece on the left, and we're going to place it on the top right there, and then we're going to get the super long piece and place it on the bottom just like that. Press the button. And then from there, I'm going to get the big piece at the top, and I'm going to place it on the top right here. And then from there, I'm going to get the other big piece, and I'm going to place it on the bottom like that. And then I'm going to get the smaller piece on the bottom left and place it at the top left, and then press the button. And if you did it correctly without making any mistakes, you'll get the achievement just like that. And if you made any mistakes, I think you can actually just pause your game and reload last checkpoint, and you can still get the achievement that way. So go ahead and skip this cutscene here. And then you can interact with that book there and climb up the staircase. So head over to the book and enter the Shadow Realm, and then head up the staircase. And then we're going to exit the Shadow Realm and head through the door. Alright, and once you're in this room, you can head up the staircase here, and then we're going to walk along this pathway until we get towards the bottom right. And we actually need to put a part in this little machine at the bottom right down here. So press Y to pull up your little hotbar menu, press A on the item, use your left stick to select it, and then place it in there, and then we can turn around and interact with the little cogwheel thing here. And we're going to rotate that item so we can make a bridge in the Shadow Realm. So rotate that, and then from there we can head back the way we came. And we're going to interact with the shadow book so we can get across the path here. So you can see the shadow on the wall, there's like a bridge. So we're going to head across that little bridge here. And then you can exit the Shadow Realm. And then from there, all we have to do is head up this staircase here. And we're going to eventually interact with that little pedestal or the controls here at the top. So head up the stairs and go over there to that little control thing. And here all we need to do is rotate the stairs 3 times using the A button. So press A a total of 3 times, and eventually the staircase should be right next to you, so you can head up just like this. So head up here, and then we're going to go to the next controls, and this time we're going to press X twice. So X, X again, and then we're going to press A twice. And then, so that should be that. And then from there you can head down and to the next little control thing here. And this time we're going to press X 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. And then you have to press A twice. So press A once, and then press it again. And that should form the path for you, so you can head on up now. So transform to the shadow form and then walk across the stairs. and then exit the shadow form and continue along, and that should actually end the chapter. Alright, so here we can get an achievement for not making any errors in this clock puzzle here. So we're going to start off by spinning the top lever 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And then from there we can switch the left lever 2 times. So 1 and 2. And then from there we're going to get a item now. So you can go ahead and skip the cutscene and then head down towards the bottom and pick up that new item here. And then from there, we're going to place that in the robot's hand. So head over to his hand and press Y to bring up your hotbar, select the item and place it. And then from there, we're going to switch the new lever on the bottom left. So switch this one once. And then we're going to switch the right one. And then we're going to switch the left one 2 times on the bottom left here. So 1 and 2. And then now we're going to spin the right one 3 times. So 1, 2, and then 3. And if you made any errors and you didn't get your achievement, you can try reloading the checkpoint, or you can just chapter select and replay the level. So from there, now we have the pathway up to the attic there or whatever. So now we can head around, and then we can head into the shadow mode and head upstairs. So press A on the book and then walk across the bridge there. Press A to exit Shadow Realm and then head upstairs. And there's actually a bucket of coal that we need to knock over up here for another missable achievement right next to the fireplace. So head over to the right side of the screen and knock this bucket of coal over for an achievement. Alright, and now we can interact with the puzzle on the wall. And we're going to start off by clicking the leaf in the top middle. And then from there, we're going to click the arrow on the bottom. And then we're going to click the little storm on the bottom left, and then the moon on the bottom right, and then click the arrow. And then from there, we're going to click the storm on the bottom left, and then the leaf in the top middle, and then press the arrow. And then from there, we're going to click the moon on the bottom right, and then click the arrow, and that's going to be the end of the puzzle. Alright, and then from there, we're going to head over here to this little teddy bear, and we're going to interact with him. And then from there, we're going to have to solve another puzzle. And this time, we're going to choose leaf, moon, and that's going to solve that puzzle. Alright, and now we have to do a little puzzle where we press some switches. So on the right side of the screen, you can see there's a few switches. We're going to press the second one time. And once you do that, we're going to press the fourth one a bunch of times until the character makes it all the way across the screen. So again, all we did was press the second lever once and then spam the last one until the character made it all the way across the side of the screen. And then from there, now we can clean off these pictures over here. So we're going to head over to the wall and interact with it. And basically all we have to do is just spam A. I accidentally sat on the bed. You don't have to do that. So head over to the pictures here, interact with the wall, and then basically we're going to be pressing A to brush the dust off of them. So just keep brushing the dust off of all of the pictures. So right here, you actually have to press A on the picture twice in order to pick up this little chest thing, or I believe it's a book actually. So pick up the book and you'll see a short little cutscene, and you can go ahead and skip that or watch it, it doesn't matter. But once the cutscene's over, this fireplace door will open to a secret pathway, and you can head through, and that will actually end the chapter. Alright, so here you want to interact with the cat, and we're going to have to do a little puzzle. So you can basically just copy my screen. We're going to be rotating some little blocks around until we get a certain image. So all you have to do is copy what I do on screen. I'm not going to do commentary through this part just because it's very simple. You can just literally copy what my screen looks like. So once you get the final image, you have to press the button on the right side of the screen. So go ahead and copy that and then press the button. And we have to do that 2 more times. So I'll pick back up the commentary once we're done. So again, just copy my screen here, and that's the puzzle. It's very easy. And if you mess it up, it's okay. So just copy my screen and you'll be fine. Alright, so now we're going to get a missable achievement for deactivating the eyes in a certain order without making a mistake. So head all the way to the right side. Don't stop in front of any of the eyes just yet. We're going to stop in front of the 6th one. So the 6th one, and if you're counting from left to right, stand in that one. It's going to turn off. And then from there, we're going to stand in number 4. And then from there, we're going to stand in number 1. And then from there, we're going to stand in number 3. And then from there, we're going to go all the way to the end to number 7. And then we're going to stand in number 5. And then we're going to stand in the last one, which is number 2. And from there, if you did it right, you should get the achievement. If you accidentally mess up the order for any reason, you can always restart the chapter or load last checkpoint. So do that, and that should get you the achievement. Alright, and then from there, we can interact with the book to enter the Shadow Realm. And now here, we're going to be pressing some buttons on these pillars. So go to the middle of the pillar, and we're going to press the A button twice. So 1, 2, and then we're going to move over to the first pillar on the left side, and we're going to press A 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. And then from there, we're going to move to the second platform right here, and we're going to press the A button twice. So 1 and 2. And then from there, we're going to move to the right onto the third platform, and we're going to press A once. So press it once. And then from there, we're going to move over to the fourth platform, and we're going to press X 2 times. So 1 and 2. And then we're going to move over to platform number 5, and we're going to press X once. Then we're going to move to platform number 7. I believe it's the second to last. Yep, the second to last, and we're going to press the A button once. And that should bring up the bridge, and then we can cross. So exit the thing, and then we can head up the bridge, and I believe that's the end of the chapter. Alright, so here we can get a missable achievement for chasing the cat 3 times. So just run into the cat and it's going to move. So chase it a total of 3 times. And once you do that, you're going to get an achievement for chasing the cat 3 times. And then from there, you can go down towards the bottom and interact with this little control thing here. And we're going to move this lamp to the bottom right corner. So move it here and then press A on it again and bring it down just like that. And then bring it back up. We're going to move to the top right and then to the top middle. And then we're going to move to the top left. We're going to bring it down and then bring it back up. We're going to go to the bottom left and then to the bottom middle. And then we're going to go back to the bottom left. And we're going to bring it down again and then bring it back up. Then we're going to go to the top left, top middle, top right, and bring it down and then bring it back up. And then we're going to go to the bottom right, bottom middle, and then bring it down, and that should be the end of that puzzle there. Alright, and next up we're going to get another missable achievement for solving this cube puzzle without making any mistakes. So we're going to start off by selecting the 4th circle. So press the 4th circle once, and then we're going to press the 5th circle once, and then we're going to press the 3rd one. And just like that, that's that puzzle there. So you should get the achievement if you manage to do it without making any mistakes. If you made a mistake, that's okay. You can just reload last checkpoint or restart the chapter. So once you do that, you can head up to the door at the top right here and head through. And we're going to have another puzzle just like that one. So continue along the path here, head upstairs. And then there's going to be a little control thing here. So interact with this. And this time we're going to select the 1st circle. And we're going to press that 1 time. And then we're going to choose the 4th circle. And we're going to choose the 5th circle. And then we're going to press the 4th one twice. So 1, 2. And then we're going to press the 5th one again. And that's the end of that puzzle. And you can skip the cutscene. And then from there, we're going to head through the door right behind us. So head through here, and there's going to be one more of those puzzles that we just solved. So head over to the next door, and then mess with the controls all the way over here. Make your way up, and then activate the controls. And this time, we're going to do the 3rd circle. We're going to do the 5th circle 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to do the 4th circle and then the 5th circle 1 more time. And then that's the end of that puzzle. So you can skip the cutscene and then head through the door. And I believe that's the end of the chapter. I'm not sure. We'll see. Alright, so now we can head down the stairs to the controls in the middle here. Alright, and now we have to interact with the controls of the thing here in the middle. So we're going to be turning this clockwise and counterclockwise. Starting off, we're going to do clockwise, which is on the right side. So on the one on the bottom right, we're going to turn clockwise twice. So 1 and 2. And then from there, we're going to turn the top one in the middle clockwise once. So press that once. And then from there, we're going to turn the bottom right one clockwise twice. So 1, 2. And then from there, we're going to turn the top one in the middle clockwise twice. 1, 2. And then from there, we're going to turn the bottom left one clockwise 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to turn the top one counterclockwise once. So the top middle counterclockwise 1 time. And then from there, we're going to turn the bottom right one clockwise 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And then the top middle one clockwise once. So 1. And then we're going to turn the bottom right one clockwise 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And then from there, we're going to turn the top middle one clockwise 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and that's the puzzle. Hopefully that worked for you guys. And if you messed up or anything, you can just reload the chapter or reload last checkpoint to make it easier on yourself. And then from there, we're going to head over to the left side here and interact with this typewriter. And we're going to press the second button once, and then the fourth button, and then the third button, and then the first button, and the third button, and that's going to finish that puzzle, and it's going to open up a door. So now we can head into this room, and we need to pick up some items in here. So pick up this item right here on the floor, and then head over to this bookshelf thing, bookcase, whatever this is, and pick up the next item. And then from there, you can interact with the switch right here, or whatever the hell that thing is, the light, and then head over here, and we need to pick up the butterfly in the middle. Ignore this, I messed up right here, so ignore me. You need to pick up the butterfly that's on the middle hook. I placed the wrong butterfly, so don't do that. Just pick up the butterfly in the middle right there, and then you want to place the smallest butterfly on this hook on the right side. So press Y to bring up your hotbar and select the smallest butterfly and place it on the hook on the right side right here. And then from there, we're going to go to the middle hook, and we're going to place the biggest butterfly. So press Y, bring up your hotbar, and choose the bigger butterfly and place it. And then from there, choose the left hook and place the last butterfly. And that's going to be the end of that puzzle there. Alright, and then from there, we can pick up the item on the floor. And we can head out of this room. So head out, and a door is going to open. So you can see there's actually an item right next to me. You can pick that up now, or I'm about to pick it up in a second. So head into this room here, and we're going to do another puzzle. So we need to press this little lever thing right here, and it's going to move that light. And then from there, we need to press this switch here on the floor. So do that, and that's going to make that lady move. And then we can go to the book over here on the back left and enter the dark mode, whatever. And we're going to pick up this lantern right here. And then we can head back to the book and exit the shadow realm. And then from there, we need to, there's a little cutscene. From there, we need to press the button again. So press the button, and then you can go over to the hook, and you can put the light back on the hook. So press Y, pull up your little hotbar, and place the light on the hook, and then we can interact with the controls here again. So do that. It's going to move the light, and then from there you can skip the cutscene, and you can pick up the item on the floor, and now we can exit this room. So head on out. Alright, and now we can head up the little ramp and pick up the shoe here in the middle. And then from there, we're going to get another missable achievement for solving this puzzle without making any mistakes. So head back to the little pedestal thing here in the middle. And we're going to start off by placing the bell in the middle here. So press Y to pull up your hotbar and place the bell in the middle. And then we're going to turn it to on the right side. We're going to choose the one on the right side, and we're going to turn it counterclockwise. We're going to do that one time, and then we're going to place the shoe in the middle here. And we're also going to turn that counterclockwise, so on the right side. And then from there, we can place the last item, which is the teapot. And this time, we're going to turn it to the left twice. So choose the left side. And if you do that properly without making any mistakes, you're going to get an achievement for solving that without making any mistakes or whatever. So if you messed up, you can always just reload last checkpoint, or you can try restarting the chapter. There is chapter select, so. And then from there, you can just walk across the bridge, and you'll end that chapter. Alright, so here we're going to get another missable achievement for turning the book pages a total of 10 times. So you can see the controls here at the top right. We're just going to keep switching between the top one and the middle one until we get the achievement for turning 10 pages. So again, just keep swapping the pages here. and eventually you'll get the achievement. Alright, so once you get that achievement, you can select the middle eye, and then you can press B to back out of the controls. And we're going to head down to the door at the bottom right. And we're going to enter this door. And basically, once we enter the door, all you have to do is press A to, like, I guess, collect the item in here. So press A. It's going to chop up the little doll here, paper doll. And that's going to get you an item that we need. So you can see there, it added it to your hotbar. So from there, we can actually change the eye to the bottom one. And then from there, we can head across to the next door. So make your way across and enter the next door. And we're going to do the same thing we just did. We're just going to press A one time to get the item in here. So basically, we're running around collecting some items. So once you're in here, press A, and it's going to give you the item. Alright, and once you're out here, you're going to run back to the other side where we were. And then this time, we're going to change the eye to the top one, I believe. So yep, change it to the top one. And then from there, you can make your way up the staircase to the next door. And we're going to do the same thing. Once we get in there, we're going to press A so we can get the item. So head through the door and then press the A button. Alright, and then from there, we can change it to the bottom eye. And then we can head to the door and get the item inside of the door. So again, once you get to the door, just press A to collect the item. Or actually, we're going to go down to this door right here. We can't get through it yet, so we need to go down here. And then we're going to change it to the middle eye. And then we're going to head up to the door. So apologies, that was a little misleading by me. So now we're going to head up to the door, and then we're going to collect the last item that we need. So head to the door and press A, and that's going to be the last item. Alright, and now we can head down through the door with the eyes that just unlocked there. So go ahead and head through that door. Alright, and here we're going to interact with the gumball looking machine, and we're going to choose the item that kind of looks like a sucker. It's a ball with like a stick. So go ahead and put that into the gumball looking machine thing. And then from there, we're going to head into this building here. So you can try skipping the cutscene. I'm not sure if it's skippable. But once we get to this next area here, we're going to get another missable achievement. So press Y to pull up your hotbar right now, and we're going to choose the little button, and we're going to put it on the doll's eye. And then from there, you can bring up your hotbar, and we're going to choose the little musical note, and we're going to put it at the very top here. And we're going to make the merry-go-round play some music. And then from there, we can choose the doll. and we're going to place the doll at the bottom there. Kind of looks like a drainage pipe or something. I don't even know what that is. And then from there, we're going to choose the music note again, and we're going to place it at the top again. And you should get an achievement for using the musical note twice in this section here. So that's going to be the end of the chapter, I believe. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Alright, so from here, we're going to interact with that structure here in front of us. It's going to play a short cutscene. And then from there, we're going to head up the left staircase here. And then from there, we're going to interact with this lever here. And we're going to move this arrow on the right side of the screen here. We're going to move it to the left a total of 8 times. So move it to the left a total of 8 times. And once you've done that, you can interact with the book on the left side here and enter the Shadow Realm. And we're going to press this button right here. And then from there, you can go ahead and exit Shadow Realm. And then we're going to go back to that little switch thing. Alright, and now we're going to move the thing in the second row back once. So not the arrow, but the other thing. It sort of looks like a weird duck. I'm not sure how else to explain it. But from there, you can exit the controls. And we're going to press the book again here to go to the Shadow Realm. And this time, we're going to run all the way to the back here. And we're going to hit the next button. And then from there, you can exit the Shadow Realm. Alright, and this time we're going to go to the third row, and we're going to move the second platform thing to the right once. And then from there, we're going to go to the first row, and we're going to move this arrow platform all the way, well, not all the way, we're going to move it to the right 5 times. So 5 times until it's right about there. And then from there, you can go to the book and enter the Shadow Realm, and we're going to press the switch here. So go ahead and do that, and then you can exit the Shadow Realm. Alright, and now we're going to head back to the controls, and we're going to move it forward 2 times. So the arrow thing, move it forward 2 times. And then from there, you can head back to the book, and we're going to enter the Shadow Realm again, and we're going to press another button. And once you press that button, again, you can exit the Shadow Realm and head back to the controls. Alright, and this time we're going to move the arrow that's in the first row. We're going to move that back 1 time. And then from there, we're going to move the second row duck-looking thing. We're going to move that forward 6 times. Alright, and then from there, we're going to go to the third row all the way at the back wall. And we're going to move the second column back once. And then we're going to move the third column back once as well. And then from there, you can exit the lever. And we're going to go to the book here. And we're going to activate the next button. So enter the Shadow Realm and press the button. And then from there, you can go ahead and head back to the book and go back to the lever. Alright, and then from there we can move the arrow looking thing forward 3 times. And then after that we can move the column that's in the back right on the wall forward once, so that way it's touching the little platform there. So move it forward once, and then the little duck thing in the middle we can move forward 3 times. Again, I'm not sure what the hell to call this thing. So move that forward 3 times, and then once we're done with that, we can exit the controls and we can head to the book, and then we can make our way across the bridge we just formed. So go ahead and do that. So enter the Shadow Realm and head up the ramp, and then exit the Shadow Realm and head through the door. Alright, and then once you head through this door here, you can make your way down the staircase. And we're going to get a pretty long cutscene, so just make your way all the way down the stairs and then wait for this cutscene to end. Alright, and once that cutscene's over, we're going to make our way across to the right side of the screen here. And we're going to activate this little control panel thing here. Right here. And we got to place some little things in the correct areas. So this character at the top right here is going to go in the top right corner. And the other one is going to go in the bottom left corner. And then the first one is going to go in the second to last top right, right here. And then from there, the next one is going to go in the bottom right. And then the next one is going to go in the bottom left up 1, so right here. And then, I'm getting ahead of myself here. The next one is going to go above the little wire towards the bottom left here, so right there. And then this next one is going to go in the top right. And the next one is going to go sort of in the bottom middle, so right about here. And then the next one is going to go on the right side under the 4 squares, so right here. And then the next one is going to go in the top left, down 1 square. So right there, and that's that. Alright, and now we're going to head over to the left side and interact with this book here. This is part 1 of a missable achievement. So interact with this book here, and then head over to the shadow doll right here, and it's basically going to like push you. So that's part 1 of an achievement. We have to get pushed by that shadow doll twice. So after getting pushed once, you can exit the book. and we're going to come back to her later. So head back over to the right side, and we're going to move this platform to the left 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then from there, we're going to go back over to the other platform on the right side here, and we're going to move that one to the left once. So move it to the left once, and then we're going to interact with this lever here, and we're going to flip that platform around. And now we're going to move the platform to the left 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we can head over to the left side and interact with the book that's on the ground. And then we're going to make our way up. So make your way up and then exit the Shadow Realm. And there's going to be a cutscene once you get up here. So I'm going to let that play out. Alright, and now we need to make our way up this ramp here and all the way over to the right side. So you're going to see in 1 second this item on the ground right there on the right side of the screen. It's a yellow triangle. We're going to go over there and pick that up. So head up this ramp and continue along to the right side, excuse me. And then from there, we're going to pick that up. And then we're going to head back and place it in the correct position. So you can see there's a little spot for a triangle here on the left side. So go ahead and place that in here. And then we're going to press the button. So press the button. And then from there, we can head up this pathway to the left side here. And there's going to be another item. There's going to be a yellow circle. So go ahead and pick that up. And then from there, we can place the circle in the circle. So head down here and then place the circle right here. And we're going to go ahead and press it. So once you press it, you can go ahead and go into the Shadow Realm using this book here. And then we can head up to the right. And we're going to pick up another item in the Shadow Realm right here. So now you can head back to the book and close out. Or exit the Shadow Realm, sorry. And then we're going to press the circle to bring the ramp down, and now we can head across and place that new button that we found. So go ahead and place that in here. And this time we actually need to press this button twice. So press it once to raise the ramp up. It's going to play a little cutscene. And then we need to press the button a second time once the cutscene's over. So press it again, and that's going to allow the shadow person to come up here. And then we can go over to the left side, and we need to press the triangle again. So let the cutscene play out, and then press the triangle. Alright, so press the triangle button, and then enter the book to go to Shadow Realm, and we're going to get that missable achievement that I was talking about earlier. So go down here and interact with the doll, and she's going to push you, and that's going to get you the missable achievement for getting pushed by the doll twice. The last couple achievements don't pop up on screen for me for some reason. I don't know, I guess my game glitched out or something. They all popped fine on my first playthrough, but when I recorded this the second time around, everything was messed up right here. So switch back out of the Shadow Realm and then pull this lever down here next to that shadow doll, and then you can make your way up the stairs. And now we're going to interact with some light things up here. So we're almost at the end of the game, guys, so this is the final push. So make your way up here, and then I believe there's going to be another little cutscene here. Alright, and then from there, we're going to pick up the light that's on the ground right there, and we're going to take it to the pedestal right here in the middle, and we're going to place that. And then from there, we're going to head over to the right side once this cutscene's done. And we're going to pick up the other light that's over there. And we're going to place it in the pedestal that's right next to it. So pick this up and place that light in the pedestal right here. And then from there, we're going to head back to the left. And we're going to pick up the other light that we just placed in this middle pedestal right here. So pick that up. And then we're going to enter the Shadow Realm using the book right here. And we're going to head up the ramp to the left side. And we're going to place that light up here. So go ahead and place that. And then you can head back down. And we're going to head all the way over to the right side. Stay in shadow mode. So stay in shadow mode, head to the right side. And we're going to pick up the other light that we placed. So I accidentally exited shadow mode. Apologies for that. So stay in shadow mode, go to the right side, pick up the light that we placed earlier. And then from there, we're going to take it all the way to the left side. And we're going to place it in the pedestal that's kind of glowing blue, all the way to the left. So there's actually a missable achievement coming up, guys. So give me a second here. Place the light all the way on the left side here. And it's going to play a cutscene. Alright, so for this missable achievement, it's called True Self, and it's basically for just seeing your the girl's projection at the wheel. So it is missable. So all you have to do, if you're on Xbox, you're going to go to the controls here once this cutscene's done. If you're on Xbox, all you have to do is press A and X, and that should get you the achievement. So A and X, and that should get you the achievement. And then to finish the puzzle, all you have to do is press X. And if you're on PlayStation, all you have to do is press X and then square again, and that should finish the puzzle. So again, it didn't pop up on screen since my achievements were all messed up, guys, but that achievement is called True Self for observing the girl's front projection at the wheel or something like that. So again, it's actually pretty easy. If you missed it, you can just reload the last checkpoint, or you can chapter select. So that's basically the end of the game. So we just have one more thing to do after this cutscene, guys. So you should be missing one achievement, I think, in total right now, which is for clearing the game. So head up the stairs into this thing's mouth. And then from there, all you have to do is press A to grab this book. Alright, and now all you have to do is spam A to break the book, and that's going to end the game. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video if it was helpful, and please consider subscribing as I have a pretty small channel, and I'll see you guys next time.